Hey guys, it's Empower Everyone. Thanks for stopping back by the channel. If you're new, be sure and subscribe. And if you enjoy this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to help the channel grow, donate to the PayPal. Links are in the description down below. Let's get right into it, guys. Today's topic here, my hair is doing weird shit today. Excuse me. I've decided to grow my hair back out. But yeah, got a lot I want to say, but I want to try to condense it and make it short if I can. So, Christianity, Jesus, is no different than this Q thing if you fucking really stop and actually think about it. What do the followers of Jesus and the followers of Q both say? And all you Christians on the left, this should be a big bowl of irony to you. Because you on the left attack the Q-tubers on the right, which I make fun of both of you, but you make fun of the people on the right for believing in Q, but yet you still believe in Jesus. I'm going to go ahead and tell you they're both bullshit, but here's the similarities between the both of them. What do the philosophies of Q and of Christ both say? Summed up into one sentence. Do nothing, somebody else will save you. Trust in somebody else to save you. You don't have to do anything. Have faith. Have trust. Q is just a newer edition of the monotheism garbage. You're weak and pathetic and you can't do anything, so you got to trust somebody else to come save you. It's weak and it's bitch made. And I don't support any of it. Now, earlier in my truth seeking ways, when I was late teens, early 20s, which I'm only mid 20s now, so it wasn't that long ago. I thought I was awake and aware and this and that. I used to make fun of Q. But yet I still believed in Jesus. And I always knew deep down it was horseshit. I always knew deep down that it wasn't the truth. But when you figure out that everything you grew up with, for the most part, was a lie, you're gonna run to something, and that's the trap. My something was the thing that was also pushed to me. If you're scared, this will save you. Well, it won't. It won't. Trusting somebody else to fix your mistakes and to fix your life in your world will not do you any favors. Q and Christianity and Islam and Judaism were all created. Q is just the newest version of that. You're small and weak. You need something big and powerful to save you. That's the message of all of them. And since then, I used to believe that, but since then, I've discovered the path of my ancestors. Go ahead and tell you. I have German blood, Germanic blood, in other words. I have Irish blood, Celtic blood, in other words. I have Apache blood. I have Muskegee, or more commonly known as Creek blood. So, following the path of my ancestors and trying to discover a lot about all of them has taught me a very, very important fucking lesson. They all said the same thing. They had different artistic expressions of voicing the truth. You know, that's where culture comes into play. But the message of all of them was all the exact same. Okay. And what did your peaceful Christians do? They did what people on the left apparently do now. If you don't let us have our way, you're oppressing us. That's what Christians did. They called my Germanic and my Celtic ancestors barbarians and pagans. They called my Native American ancestors savages and primitive. Were we the ones that trampled on your land and killed you for your beliefs? Oh wait, that was you guys. That was your ancestors. So, or not your ancestors, but your predecessors. Because if you are a Christian, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, if you're a Christian, you're spitting on your ancestors. None of your ancestors fucking wanted any of that. They hated Christianity. They hated it. Look at what has caused the world to become now, and you will see why they hated it. Our ancestors were wise. They knew the spirit realm. They knew the gods. They knew the ascended masters. They knew who we were. And they tried to tell their peers. They tried to tell their descendants, and they still are. Monotheism is a trap meant to make you feel small and weak, and you got to depend on something else big in the sky to come and save you. We are pieces of God. And the New Age thing is another offset trap of that. Because it still gets you to believe that, oh, the Pleiadians, oh, this or that will come save you. Oh, when we go to the next dimension, that's all bullshit too. You're going to call the dimension, the realm that you were born into, evil and a trap? That is beyond idiotic. People like to say, oh, well, when we leave this dimension, we are the gods and goddesses of this dimension. Are we going to abandon our post? And then you think that you are deserving of some form of ascension by abandoning your post? By abandoning the realm that you were meant to protect? That's not enlightenment. It's not a trap. It's our home. And if you want to run and hide from your goal, your duty, then you can run and hide. You'll be back to repeat it again until you get it. So you can make up your mind on what you want to believe, but the truth is objective. It's not subjective. Okay? I'm trying to keep my point concise here. I know I'm kind of hopping around. But long story short, in a nutshell, we humans are the pieces of God that are meant to protect this realm. Things like Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, as well as things like Q and all politics for that matter, I mean to tell you that you're weak and you can't do it. You need somebody else to do it. If you believe in that, I suggest getting psychiatric help because you have huge self-esteem issues. And I'm not hating on you for it. But you need to know your own power and the power of those around you that you call friends and family. We need to uplift each other. We need to remember our power. We are supposed to be the ones that actually save this. If we don't save it, nothing else is going to. I remember I made this point in my first video. My very first video. But here I'm expanding upon it. So, it's really all I can say. That's all I can say without going on a rant. And I'm not trying to go on a rant. I'm trying to make a point and keep it concise and very, very direct. So, yeah. Follow the path of your ancestors. They all say the same thing. We're all one big family. We're all one big race. Doesn't matter where you're from. We're all one big family. Eons ago, we had to split up because there was a huge, huge cataclysm. What was it? That's anybody's guess. But every tradition speaks about it. Every single one. Something happened and we had to split up. We had to spread out and learn different spiritual practices and different skills. But it's our destiny to come back together and put everything back together. Come back as a family and be stronger than we were before. So that such a cataclysm will not affect us as it did before. We're meant to come together and be stronger than we ever have been and make our ancestors proud. That's what the tale of the Rainbow Warriors is about. That's what the tale in Hindu, the Kalki avatars, is about. That's what the story of Ragnarok was about. You got Ragnarok, Kalki Avatar, Rainbow Warriors. And I'm sure that if you look into your specific ancestral path, you will see an identical story. So, final closing point. Don't let somebody take your power away from you and tell you that you got to trust in somebody else to do it. The only thing that you need to do is put forth your best effort to be you. And the only thing that you need to depend on is your peers to do the same. We don't need an outside force. We need ourselves and our brothers and sisters. That's all we need. The gods and the goddesses and the spirits will only come to your aid if you're actually doing something. You can't call for backup if you're not doing anything, because they will back up what you're doing. You're sitting on your ass bitching and complaining, going, please give me some backup. They'll back you up and they'll help that work. But if you're actually doing something and actually trying to take your power back and actually help the world, you'll quickly see that you got backup there. And you don't even really have to ask for it. They're waiting on us to act. They're waiting on us to take our dimension back. And when we make those steps, they'll be right behind us. Having our back, as someone might say. So yeah, guys. Take your power back. And empower others to take their power back. We must remember the path of our ancestors. Because it's the time that we're meant to come together and bring all our differences and put them all together and make one big, beautiful, diverse, completely diverse family that will make our ancestors proud and will make all of our descendants proud. Now's the time, guys. We must remember who we are and what we're here to do. There's no doom and gloom. It is a happy time, but it requires hard work. It requires a lot of self-reflection. So keep this all in mind, guys. Have a fantastic day. It's a beautiful day out today, guys. Enjoy it. Bye.